Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 753. My name is Christine and on today's episode I'm showing you some embossing folders from Lifestyle Crafts. Today I'm showing you some new embossing folder designs from Lifestyle Crafts. Within each set you get two embossing folders. They're separate folders, so you get two designs. This is the Floret collection, and here is what they look like once you've embossed them. They're the size of an A2 card. This is the Jubilant set, and we have this great little zigzag and the little flower. And this is what they look like once they are embossed. And the third set I'm showing you is the Bloom with this great big flower and pretty design, and this is what they look like once they are embossed. So I'm just going to talk a bit about the backgrounds. What I did was I took a manila sheet of paper in the 8.5 by 11, and I used different spray mist, and I sprayed them and got them all wet, and I like all these sort of watermarks. So I did one sheet at a time, and then I just cut it into 4 for each of the card fronts, and that's how I got the background. This was the other version, same idea, just different colors. So here now I have embossed, you can sort of see probably there, I've embossed my design on this. The next thing I did was took some distress colors, distress inks. Now you can use distress inks or any dye-based ink. The purpose is you want a felt pad that's harder than the pigment pad. If you use a pigment ink, then you have more chance of the ink getting down under the ridges. The felt is nice and firm, so when I'm going to rub it right on over top, it'll stick to that raised area. So I'm going to just gently rub it in some circles, and you can see now that that embossing is just popping right up. I'm going to put some red. That was the ripe persimmon. I think that was one of the fall colors. And now I'm going to use barn door. So this is a great way I can get the color on the raised part, but it won't go down into the bottom part. So just to highlight the embossed area. So that's a really simple way to do some fun backgrounds with these embossing folders. And like all the dies, you can get 20% off these embossing folders when you use the promo code SCRAPTIME at lifestylecrafts.com. Just put them out here so you can see them all again. And they have more designs as well. These are just a few that I chose to feature today. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out my website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm going to be showing you some stamps from my stamp box. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.